no arguing that Tempur-Pedic is the best. It's royalty in this realm, and we're so excited and so pleased. This has been a relationship several years in the making in bringing this brand to all of you here at QVC. We know that you trust us when it comes to shopping for what you're going to sleep on. We know how important sleep is and the difference that it can make from a good day to a great day. And now we're going to get to talk to you about this unbelievable Tempur-Pedic technology. It is unlike any other foam mattress in the market. Why? Because Tempur-Pedic makes their own product. Because Tempur-Pedic is not a company of mattress makers, but Tempur-Pedic is a company of scientists who took this foam that was originally developed by NASA and made improvements so that people every day could fall asleep and have an unbelievable night's sleep. Here's something else that's really cool. Tempur-Pedic usually makes its Tempur-Pedic beds and makes them available in great, mattress stores and retailers all around the country. For QVC, Tempur-Pedic has made a special version of one of their mattresses. In that Cloud family, this is the Tempur-Pedic Cloud Loft mattress set. You're going to be getting your mattress, you're going to be getting your foundation. We have it available for you in all the different sizes. We also have it available on a 6-pay easy pay plan, and we also have no shipping and handling because that's going to be part of, it's built in, and that also includes your delivery, which we will talk about. I want you to look at the comparable retail prices here, everybody, especially in that queen and king zone, because I think that's where a lot of you are existing. So the comparable retail price for a queen bed from Tempur-Pedic Cloud family, $2,600. Our price, $1,999, but even better at QVC, 6 easy payments. Look at the king. This is a $3,399 bed that we have for almost $1,000 less. And we have on 6 payments of easy pay. We've also done a Cow King in this bed for you, and of course the full size as well. It's H205471, again, 6 payments of easy pay. Bryant Looper works with Tempur-Pedic, and he's gonna be with me throughout the course of the next hour. So Bryant, come on over.
Hey.
Great to have you.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Thank you, it's so nice to be here. We're really excited.
Well, we're excited too, because I think, in the world of mattresses, there are certainly well-known players, and in the world of foam mattresses, there's really only one, and that's Tempur-Pedic.
That's
so
right.
It's really cool to have this brand at QVC.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you said, there's a lot of memory foam beds out there. Tempur-Pedic truly stands alone. We're unlike any other bedding company, really in every way. For starters, like you mentioned, we weren't founded by mattress people. We were founded by scientists. The material in this mattress is literally something that we invented, and it's our trade secret. Nobody else has the ability to manufacture what we make. Nobody else has the ability to really truly offer that fantastic feel. Nothing feels like a Tempur-Pedic except for the real Tempur-Pedic mattresses.
So let's talk a little bit about sort of how this bed is constructed.
Sure.
Because I think, for people who have seen foam mattresses out there, they're used to seeing different segments and different layers. When I lay down on top of this bed, what am I going to experience? What am I going to feel? And tell me about this Cloud family of beds.
Okay, great. So we call the feel of a Tempur-Pedic mattress, we call Tempur-Adapt Technology. Tempur-Adapt Technology is what our foam is engineered to do. It's designed to really give you the 3 things that you need in order to get a great night's sleep. And those 3 things are simply back support. You want that deep head to toe back support. You want pressure relief, something that can really pressure on the heavier parts of your body, like your hips and shoulders, to make it much more comfortable.
Yeah.
And you want a bed that can help really eliminate partner disturbance.
Yes.
As far as the layers go, there are 2 types of Tempur material in this bed. We have in our support layer, and those are the layers over there, but we'll talk about in a sec, but the support layer underneath is our original Tempur material. That's the material that's really made us famous for offering that really fantastic deep down supportive feel.
So what put you on the map?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what is so special about this mattress that I'm really excited to talk about is our new material, Tempur ES, which affectionately stands for extra soft. It has the exact same benefits of our original Tempur material, but it really delivers that cloud type feel just to make the bed feel incredibly comfortable. It really cradles you when you lay down onto the mattress.
But unlike other foams that kind of almost feel like a hammock, or like sink you down too far.
Right.
That's where that original material where the support is going to eliminate that, right? Because I think for a lot of people, that idea of foam technology, or memory foam as you might want, know it, sounds really good, but then after they lay on it, they're like, it was good for the first few nights, but then I felt like I can't get out of this bed because you're so sunken down in. There's a difference in how Tempur-Pedic approaches sort of all that temper adjusting,
That's right, and we don't even like to call this memory foam. We like to call it Tempur material.
Yeah.
Your traditional memory foam,
it's different.
it is completely different.
Yeah.
And your traditional memory foam ultimately kind of sinks in and you succumb to gravity eventually.
Right.
This material knows how to hold up the body by cradling every gap underneath you while you lay down on the bed at night to maintain that great head to toe back support all night long. You get it all night long while you're sleeping.
The one thing I'd love to ask for those of you who are watching, because I know that you have millions of Tempur-Pedic customers around the world.
Yes, we do.
If you're somebody who's sleeping on a Tempur-Pedic bed, obviously you didn't get it from QVC. This is the first time we're making them available. But if you are sleeping on a Tempur-Pedic bed, we'd love to hear from you. This is an investment for sure, but these are also beds that are really made to last, Brian, and I think people need to understand that too. This is not a mattress that they're looking to replace a few years down the road.
Well, we've been around for 24 years. Tempur-Pedic's only been around for 24 years. We founded in 1991. And I run into customers all the time who tell me they've been sleeping on the Tempur-Pedic they bought 10, 12, 15 years ago.
Right.
Our material is incredibly durable, and it's designed to not just give you a great night's sleep once. It's designed to give you a great night's sleep for years and years on end.
Is there any real maintenance for the Tempur material?
There shouldn't be,
Nothing,
no.
yeah.
I've heard in the past some people recommend rotating beds to give it even wear. You don't need to do that on this bed. Really, all you have to do is get it in your room and then just lay down and go to sleep and relax. We take all the pressure off. It's probably one of the most low maintenance mattresses you can buy.
So I've never laid down on a Tempur-Pedic bed.
Okay.
So I'm going to.
Is this your first time laying down on it?
It's my first time.
That's exciting.
All right. So
okay.
are you all ready?
Here we go.
So here we go. So I'm just going to lay down on it, and then you can we can talk me through it.
Right, sure. Okay, so
I'm definitely not sinking down like a hammock, but I do feel like it's sort of adjusting to my body shape.
yes,
right?
you'll feel our material filling in and cradling every unique shape of you. And that's the beauty of Tempur-Pedic and our material, is that no two people are exactly the same. And like a thumbprint, this bed knows how to conform to the uniqueness of you.
Yeah.
So the first thing that it's doing, like I said, Tempur-Adapt offers 3 things. The first thing that you should be experiencing now is correct posture. Do you feel how it's holding up the small of your back? It's holding up underneath your knees right now. It's giving you that correct posture feel. That's critical, because when you don't have that, it's hard to really relax and get that muscle relaxation.
Right.
So beds that are too firm and rigid, a lot of times they can push you out of alignment and where it's way too stiff.
Right.
On the flip side, beds that are way too soft can do kind of the opposite to create that hammocking sensation you talked about.
Yes.
Do you feel like you're standing up straight right now, that you're having correct posture?
I do. I actually do.
Yeah,
I have to say the biggest difference, and I know you're not memory foam, but I think that's the closest thing that people have to compare.
Sure.
It's not you're not sinking down as much. It's resilient, but it's not like as soft and squishy. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So I do feel very supportive, and I feel like, when a lot of times on memory foam, the minute you lay down, it's like, woof, you sink right down. This I really feel is taking a few seconds to adjust to me.
Yes.
And I feel more supported, yet really comfortable.
That's it.
Is that it?
That's exactly what it does. Well, it does that, and it does it while helping relieve pressure.
Yes.
It's so
especially
critical.
across my shoulders, I have to say.
Especially for a side sleeper. Are you a side sleeper?
I am, actually.
Will you roll to your side?
Yep.
A lot of people out there are side sleepers. I'm a side sleeper. And when we lay on our sides at night, if we have a bed that doesn't have fantastic pressure relief, it pushes back up onto our hips and onto our shoulders.
Yeah. Well, especially for women. Those childbearing hips. But I think for a lot of women, that's their pressure point, is in your hips. And this feels so nice.
Do you notice how it's naturally cradling you, contouring around you to give you that fantastic pressure relief to make your hips stay comfortable all night long?
Yes.
That's the point of this bed, is to help you stay as comfortable as possible all night long.
I feel like this seems like such an oxymoron, but I feel like this is a firm bed that's soft, right? And firm meaning supportive, and soft meaning comfortable.
Right, and firm doesn't necessarily, and you're absolutely right, firm doesn't mean hard.
Hard.
Nobody sleeps well
Right.
on a pool table.
Right.
You want something that can do what this bed does, and our Tempur material actually is quite firm and supportive, yet it contours around you. The reason why this bed feels so comfortable is that other type of Tempur material, that top layer, that Tempur extra soft material that we invented, that gives you that cradling comfortable feel.
Can we show everybody the layers of foam? We keep talking about them,
Yes.
but I'd love to show everybody what they look like.
Sure.
So let me swing myself up, and we have some animation that's showing that too, if you want to just talk
Yeah,
about
so
that real
if you
quick,
look at
Brian.
the way the beds are built, so by the way, all of our Tempur-Pedics, when you buy them today, they come with a matching foundation. So we have a Tempur-Pedic foundation really designed to hold up this bed as well as you when you're laying on it. Then our base layers are our typical HR polyurethane foams. Those are designed to help give height to the mattress and to support the two most important layers. And those important layers are the support layer and the comfort layer. The support layer is our Tempur material. This is our material that we've been making for 24 years now that really has given us the reputation of offering really your best night's sleep and really giving you that deep down support.
Right.
The newer material though is the Tempur extra soft material that's on the top. Now, see, for years, frankly, we only made firm beds. And if there was one issue that people had with Tempur-Pedic, that our beds used to historically only be firm. And it wasn't that we were anti-soft beds, it just took us a while to develop the new extra soft material because it has the same characteristics, the same durability, the same type of Tempur-Adapt technology, but we changed it to where now it's extra soft and conforming.
So here's some examples of foam. So what is this?
So this is that base layer. This is your furniture grade, high quality polyurethane foam.
I was going to say, this is what you see in a lot of like traditional memory foam beds as their base layer. And then they have their super squishy memory foam on top. Why isn't this a great option? Because it looks like it would be supportive.
It's definitely supportive, but if you only have this, you have a lot of pressure that pushes on you. Do you see how it's incredibly rigid and bounces back?
Yeah.
When I drop the golf ball on it, you notice how it bounces right back up.
Right.
And it's showing that part of the characteristics of this material is a lot of counter pressure.
Yes.
Now, this is Tempur material.
Okay.
This is that material that if you put your hand down on that, you notice how it's squishy but yet really firm and supportive.
Yes, right, okay.
And this gives the same amount of support of this, if not more, while offering fantastic pressure relief. And when you drop the ball on it, you see that it just dies right there. So it's incredibly energy absorbing.
So that's absorbing that, right?
Yes.
And so this is kind of my one layer, and then is this what's on top of it, Brian?
This is what you're the closest to.
This is what you're closest to. And look, I just have to show you this, because look at this, right? But then look how resilient that is, right? Look at that. It's like blooming right back into shape.
And you can do that all day long and it will always come back to its shape.
But again, as I'm pressing on it, it doesn't have the same resiliency, consistency, I don't know. It's almost sometimes memory foam feels almost wet.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And this, I mean, it really does feel different, and that's really sort of the Tempur-Pedic secret recipe for the way they make foam, right?
Yes. This material is unlike any other type of memory foam. It doesn't feel anything like regular memory foam, and it performs unlike regular memory foam. It really gives you great Tempur-Adapt technology, natural spinal alignment, that great pressure relief, and you can do this all day.
All day long, right?
And when I shipped these here, we had to squish them down to fit it in the box. So they stayed compressed for about 3 days, and then when we took it out of the plastic, pops right back up to its shape.
Pops right back up. I think the other thing too, what I love about that resiliency story is that, you know, your body changes, right? Whether you are pregnant and going to have a baby, and then your body hopefully goes back to shape. As we get older, you put on a few pounds, you might lose a few pounds. And I love the resiliency story here, because I think that no matter sort of where you are with your body, like you have something that can really adapt to that, regardless of your size, how your shape changes. You know, gosh, now it's my knee, oh, it's my hip, oh, my back, my shoulders, whatever's bothering you at any given moment. What you have here is that Tempur-Pedic technology that knows how to really conform and adapt unlike any other type of foam that's out there.
And as the years go by and as our bodies change and our needs change, this material will change right along with you to continue to give you that support.
One of the things that a lot of people identify with Tempur-Pedic was the way they used to do a demonstration about disturbance on the mattress. And it involved a wine glass.
That's right. So it's been about 12 years since we've done a live wine glass demonstration. But we did that demonstration with our original Tempur-Pedic bed to really help highlight and illustrate that our material does a fantastic job of eliminating and significantly reducing partner disturbance. This is not the original Tempur-Pedic bed. This is our newest bed.
This is the newest,
exclusive
just for
you.
QVC,
just for QVC. And we wanted to show, we thought we'd have a little bit of fun. So we wanted to show that it does have our new material, but it still absolutely will pass the glass of wine test.
Okay, so you're seeing all the price breakdown on the screen. I have to tell you, we did not bring in a lot of these beds for our show. This is brand new. We're hopeful that you're excited to see Tempur-Pedic. So this is the mattress mattress that you all are ordering right now. Doesn't even have the foundation underneath it, really, does it?
We put
you
this
just
on
kind
a
of put it on a little platform,
I'm afraid of heights. I didn't want to go all the way up there.
So, what are you going to do here, Bryant?
So I'll do the glass of wine test. This is where you get up on the bed and jump around. Wish me luck.
Okay, good luck.
So here we go. So you get on here, and there you have it.
Wow.
So as you can see, as I'm jumping around on this side of the bed, there's barely anything moving on that side. Our glass of wine test, it passes with flying colors. And every Tempur-Pedic we make sure that it passes the glass of wine test.
Right.
But what's really important to us is to help eliminate partner disturbance.
Yes.
It's almost impossible to get a great night's sleep if your loved one is getting up throughout the night to use the restroom, going to sleep after you, waking up before you, rolling over to their side.
Yes.
All those movements all night long really just prevent you from any way of getting a great night's sleep.
It's so true. And if you don't think that's true, get a new mattress that really has been designed to eliminate that partner disturbance, and you'll be a whole new person. You don't realize how many times you are disrupting your sleep every time that person is moving around, you know, whether that's from pressure, getting up, down, whatever it might be. So the point here was somebody could be dancing on the mattress and you're not even feeling really that vibration while you're sleeping. And again, that goes back to the core of what this mattress is made out of, which we'll show you once again. But here's some other animation too, Brian.
Right, this is just showing that Tempur-Adapt technology, that when we lay on the bed, the material conforms to the body to give that natural spinal alignment. Then at the same time, it really reduces pressure points to make your body much more comfortable. And then lastly, it really helps to eliminate partner disturbance. But it's really the 1-2 punch. Your partner and your loved one is tossing and turning at night, because they might not be in a very comfortable mattress.
Yes.
If you're on a very comfortable bed like this one is, you don't have to toss and turn nearly as much. But when they do get up in the middle of the night or they do roll over to their side, you're going to be left alone. You'll be undisturbed and allowed to get a fantastic night's sleep.
I mean, think about that. When was the last time you really went to bed and woke up and felt like, I slept the whole night? Didn't wake up, nothing woke me up, didn't shift around. Oh, my shoulder hurt, I had to adjust. Oh, my back was killing me, I had to roll over. I mean, just a consistent night sleep. Well, that's what Tempur-Pedic has been offering its customers. And again, why? How? Because what they're using in these Tempur materials are so unique and so different. They're the only ones that are making them. They're the ones who have this sort of scientific recipe.
That's right.
And again, now this newest version of that Tempur material is what's giving you the support underneath. This is the foam that really made Tempur-Pedic famous, but now topping it off with something a little more soft, so your body almost has something a little bit more, to relax into.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's still, like I said, it still has the same characteristics as this one. So you can see it still stops when you drop the ball on it. This one right here, it stops. Now regular foams, if this is all you have in your bed, that's pushing back up on you throughout the night, causing a lot of discomfort in your hips and shoulders.
We're gonna do this. We have a phone call from somebody who has a Tempur-Pedic bed.
Okay,
so we're
great.
gonna say hi. Actually, it's Mary calling in from Michigan. Hi, Mary, I'm Jill, and this is Bryant from Tempur-Pedic. How are you?
Hey, Mary.
I'm fine. Hi, Jill. Hi, Bryant.
Nice to have you with us. Tell us, are you picking up a bed tonight, or do you already have a Tempur-Pedic mattress?
Actually, I already have a Tempur-Pedic. It was bought for me as a gift from my son. It was a surprise.
Okay.
And I was totally shocked at thinking that my son would buy me this beautiful bed and how much he loved his mother. And there is no other bed like a Tempur-Pedic.
Okay, so first of all, let's just put it out there. Way to go, Mom. You raised a great boy, and you deserve it. So, good news for you. But how has this affected your sleep? How are you sleeping now that you're sleeping on Tempur-Pedic as opposed to what you were sleeping on before?
Totally different. I know that I've always bought good beds.
Yeah.
Thought I always had a good bed. Expensive name brand beds.
Sure.
But until I slept on this Tempur-Pedic bed, you always say your great investments are your house and your car, and I can't stress enough to anybody that has never had a Tempur-Pedic or thinks that it's a very expensive buy. Trust me, I'm looking at these prices, and I found out what my son paid for my full size, and these are great buys tonight.
Oh, thank you.
If I had another guest room, I would buy another one, but I don't have that kind of money personally myself, but I can't stress enough that it is a total different sleep. than anything I've ever experienced. I do not move.
Oh, wow. You fall asleep and you're asleep.
Asleep. And I have 2 small dogs that are 4 and 6 pounds, and they even, and this is the truth, they used to move around and shuffle around. They sleep up by my head, and I swear these dogs love this bed, and they do not even want to get out of it in the morning.
Well, I've always said the pets always find the best places in the house to sleep. We as people need to take their cue sometimes.
Absolutely.
So I'm thrilled everybody's sleeping well in your house now, Mary.
That's right.
I absolutely. I'm from Dan Wheeler's town in St. Joseph, Michigan.
Oh, yeah, great.
And Dan and I went to school together.
Oh, my gosh,
And
wow.
I know.
Great
I try
world.
to call in and catch Dan, but I never have the opportunity.
Yeah.
But anybody that's looking into this bed, they are far beyond any type of sleep structure that's out there today. And
great.
I'm a true believer. I will have this bed until my end of time. That's what's so nice about our Tempur-Pedic. They do not wear. There's been no wear on this bed, and there won't be for years to come.
Oh, I'm so glad you called in. I'm so glad you're sleeping better. And again, way to go, Mom. You raised a good boy there.
Yeah, thank you for calling, Mary. Thank you for sharing that story. That was great. Thank you.
Absolutely. Anybody questioning, go for it. Buy this bed. This is a phenomenal deal tonight.
That's right.
Thanks so much, Mary. Have a great evening.
Thanks, Phil. You too.
Okay, hon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's walk back over to the bed here and show you all, what the bed looks like. Maybe talk a little bit about the cover and everything too, Brian, that you've put on here.
This is
'cause
also
that really looks nice.
This is great. Yeah, we're really proud of the cover too. It's an exclusive cover for QVC. It's a premium cover that has a stretch knit design because we don't want it to be too tight when you lay on the bed. We want you to really be able to sink into that bed and get that feel. So if you notice, it's really loose, but it's a stretch knit in that it always comes back to its shape. So you can pull on that and it'll come right back to its original shape.
Great, love that. Regular size sheets fit on this bed?
Yes, regular sheets will work just fine on it.
And what if I have a sleigh bed or I have a headboard and a footboard? It'll work with any standard mattress frame or whatever?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, the standard queens or kings or California kings, from a dimensions and height standpoint, this is no difference. I believe this bed is 11.5 inches thick in total.
Great.
So your standard sheets should work fine.
And let's talk a little bit too about our delivery, because as you can see, the shipping and handling here is included. And so how is this going to ship? What do people need to know about this when it arrives?
Well, it's really easy. We wanted to make it a very simple process for you. So all you need to do when you get the bed, when you place the order, is in about 7 days or business days, someone will call you to set up a delivery time. And you just want to make that you can find a date in a window when you'll be home for that delivery. When they show up, we're going to set the bed up for you. So we'll actually go into whatever room you like, more than likely the master bedroom.
Yes.
But we'll get that set up for you. And we're also going to offer a complimentary haul away of your old mattress. So if you no longer need your old mattress, we'll be happy to take that away and remove that for you. So that's the whole delivery process. It's very simple. Place the order, wait a few days, someone will call you, and then we'll set it up for you and take away your old bed. And
what do people need to know about the mattress itself? Because I know sometimes temperature can initially affect how the mattress is going to feel.
Yes, so that's especially for those of you that are in Minnesota or in Maine and it's really cold out, our beds can get really firm when it's in 40 or 30 degree weather out there. So you'll notice that if it's really cold when the mattress gets delivered, you'll notice that it's significantly firmer, but it'll thaw, if you will. It'll soften up once it's in room temperature for about an hour or two. It'll feel just like it's supposed to. So don't be alarmed when you get the bed delivered and you notice that it's a little firmer than what you might have thought. That's just due to the environment if it's really cold outside. If you get the bed delivered in Florida, you'll be fine.
Here's some questions that just sometimes come up around foam beds. Is there any kind of an odor, and will that dissipate over time if there is?
Just like a new shower curtain or a new pair of running shoes, it has a little bit of a new smell because it does come straight from our manufacturing plants as well. So, but yes, it dissipates over time.
And then what was the other question I was going to ask you? Oh shoot, I'm at that age where I can't remember what I was going to say. Joy, are you there with me? How is it that I can remember songs from the 80s, but I can't remember why I went to the kitchen? The smell, oh, it'll come to me. Sorry. Can you all relate? Yes. Oh my gosh, that's totally it. So what about breathability? A lot of people sometimes are concerned with a foam mattress. Is this kind of an open cell technology that will allow some air?
Absolutely. All of our Tempur material is open cell, so it's completely breathable to help you stay comfortable.
Great. So I know that those are questions that people often have when they're shopping for this kind of a mattress. But remember, Tempur-Pedic is really in a class all of its own. If you ask people, what kind of mattress do you have? They don't just say, oh, I have a foam mattress. They say, I have a Tempur-Pedic. Why? Because that really has been the brand brand. That's the brand that all the lower brands have tried to copy over the years and really can't successfully do that, Bryant, because the recipe, the formula is so different.
Well, we say imitation is the most sincere form of flattery.
Right.
But there really wasn't even a memory foam market out there until Tempur-Pedic came on the scene.
Yeah.
And the success of our product has really just been unprecedented. And
Yeah.
people are realizing more and more that when you invest in a great night's sleep and you invest in a good mattress, it pays you back in spades. That's what our scientists did when they invented this material, was they really wanted to find a mattress and find a material that can give people deep, good quality sleep night after night, year after year. And that's why we have millions of satisfied customers out there.
Well, again, it's about that restorative night sleep, right? I mean, it's a night sleep that when you go down to sleep at night, you really truly sleep. Your body is relaxed, you feel supported, your body can really just sort of, let the cares of the world go away for those 8, 10, maybe 3 hours, however long or little you get. The ability to be able to sleep with a partner next to you, but not feel every little movement, every jiggle, every time they get up or down. This is an investment for sure, but why we were so excited, and you get, again, our relationship with Tempur-Pedic, it was several years in the making to find the right version. How are we going to do this? How would it work? Tempur-Pedic doesn't always make special beds for other people. They did here for QVC.
Yes.
They offered it at an incredible price. As I'm sure you've noticed, our caller alluded to that. You know, the value for what we're offering you, in some cases for that king in California king size, $1,000 less than a bed of comparable value from Tempur-Pedic directly. So our prices here for a Tempur-Pedic brand bed on 6 payments of Easy Pay, delivered to your home, set up for you, really extraordinary. And by the way, not for nothing, the cool thing about QVC, all of these beds still have our 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. If you decide to go for a Tempur-Pedic bed, if you decide to make the investment here tonight, and Brian's been great about really explaining what is the Tempur-Pedic difference. I want you to understand that too. If you sleep on it for 30 nights and it doesn't work for you, what I love about QVC is we don't have a restocking fee.
Wow,
we don't
great.
say, well, you have to use the balance towards another mattress. I had that happen one time, really made me mad. So here we just say, we trust that this is a brand you're familiar with. Maybe you've even gone out to other bed retailers and you've had a chance to lie down on other Tempur-Pedic beds, so you kind of know the experience, but you weren't sure you could swing it. Now you can swing it with our Easy Pay and that great shipping and handling where it's all included too. I'm going to bring our model Joy out, Brian.
Okay.
So maybe you can also talk about the layers again, what this bed is made out of, although I'm quite comfortable just sitting here, Joy. You ready to take a little rest there?
Hey, Joy.
So tell us a little bit about what Joy's experiencing here based on the 2 layers of Tempur material that are used in the bed.
Right. So, Joy, did you notice when you lay down, you felt the material immediately start kind of hugging you and caressing you and cradling you? It just has that feel when you lay
Right.
down. And it really, that's the proof
But
is in that
different
when you
than
try.
other types of beds,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Like really different than any other bed we offer here at QVC. May not be for everybody, but I want our customers to know that this is a different experience. This is a different experience than what you experience in an air mattress system. This is a different experience than what you're feeling in other memory foam type beds, which this is not. Tempur is its own material, different than what you would experience in a traditional coil spring mattress. It really feels different.
It's night and day.
In a good way,
Absolutely.
in like the best possible way.
And absolutely.
Yeah.
And you mentioned earlier about having only so many hours of sleep a night.
Yes.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, I sleep better at home in 6 hours on my bed than 8 or 9 hours when I'm traveling for work, because
Right.
it really just takes all the pressure off.
Yeah.
By giving you like that Tempur-Pedic Technology that we mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
So do you notice, Joy, that you feel like you're being stand up straight?
Yes.
It's not invasive, it's not pushing on you this way?
Aligned.
Aligned,
Yeah, you
exactly.
feel aligned.
It's
yeah.
that natural alignment that really enables the body to do what it wants to do in order to get a really good deep night's sleep. You get great sleep as opposed to just okay sleep on this.
Right.
And so Tempur-Pedic gives you that natural alignment, that head to toe support. The second thing is, are you a side sleeper as well, or?
Sometimes I shift around.
You're kind of all over the place? Well, roll to your side just to show how, notice when you lay on this bed and you roll to your side, you should feel how it's completely caressing and cradling around your hips and
Don't
your
you
shoulders.
feel it in the hips? That's where I feel it, right?
all the time,
Yes, yeah, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And then with your ankle and stuff too, right? Yeah. Did I just overshare? No, okay. But I know Joy has some issues with her ankle the way I've had horrible problems with my knee. So finding a bed that can comfort that, where I'm not worried about it when I sleep, is a big deal, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you don't want a mattress that when you wake up, you're just as tired as when you went to sleep. And
Yeah.
if you're waking up in significant discomfort on your hips or your ankle or wherever your problem parts might be, that could be the bed has too much counter pressure underneath you. It's pushing up on you.
Yes.
And nobody enjoys that throughout the night. This material will all night long continue to cradle right around your hips, right around your ankle, right around your shoulders to give you that great Tempur-Adapt feel. That's
Well,
why nothing really feels like it.
I think that's a really good point, because I think for some people, you know, when you have some kind of a coil or a spring technology, when you push down on a spring, all it
pushes
wants to
back
do
on
is
you.
push back.
That's right, it pushes back
so
on you,
no
yes.
wonder you feel like you're tossing and turning all night, or you're sort of in this constant battle, because you are sleeping on top of a material that wants to push you off, right?
Yes.
It wants to spring you off. So when you're sleeping on a Tempur system like we have here, see, I'm catching on.
Yep.
Not
Great.
foam, right? It's special. This Tempur system, you have something that's supportive, you have something that's cradling you, you have something that's sort of welcoming you, not fighting with you as you're trying to get just the right comfort spot. It's almost like there's a sweet spot everywhere on this
Yes.
bed, regardless of your shape, size, weight, male, female, like it just works for you.
That's right. It automatically conforms to you. It takes all the pressure off, I guess, literally and figuratively.
Yeah, right.
So, and with the Cloud one bed too, the Cloud Loft, the exclusive, this is still part of our Cloud collection of
So that
mattresses.
Cloud collection is out there at retail, right?
Yes, although this one is exclusive to QVC.
This version, yeah.
But we did customer satisfaction studies on that with the Cloud collection, and they had some of the highest satisfaction rates we've ever had when it came to support, when it came to durability, partner disturbance, but most importantly, that pressure relief. That relief off of your hips and off of your back and those areas. So we really had we've already experienced great success with our Cloud collection. That's why when we designed this bed for you, we wanted to make sure we had that Tempur ES, that extra soft material. We
Nice.
thought that would be really important.
I wanted to show too, one thing that I like, because I just like the aesthetic of it, is the side of the mattress as well as the foundation is kind of done in this like gray, almost like a, gosh, not a plaid, but it has a little bit like a tweed almost a little bit, you know,
Right.
like a nice little texture there. So, you know, if you see it peeking out of your bed frame or whatever, it looks very neat, very clean, looks fantastic. Why don't we walk over and show the different types of foam again, Brian, if
Okay.
that's okay? And we're going to take another phone call when we get there,
Okay,
all right?
sure, great.
And then rumor has it, everybody loved the wine demonstration.
Oh, really?
So you get to dance for us again.
Great.
All
Who
right?
doesn't like to
they
dance
loved
on
your
a bed?
socks. All right, so stay on the line. This is H205471. Here are the layers. Can you explain those real quick?
Yes, so starting from the bottom up, the first thing that you'll get with the bed is the matching foundation. So that's important to have a new box spring to support the bed.
Right.
Then the bottom two layers are our base layers. That's where you get the high quality, high resilient, standard polyurethane foam that helps to add height to the bed and support the Tempur material layers that's where you get your great night's sleep.
Yeah.
That's where you get that amazing feel and that amazing comfort. So the support layer is our original Tempur material.
Yeah.
That used to be the support layer and the comfort layer. When we
Yes,
only made
it was all in one.
It was all in one,
Yeah.
yes. So it's still, even if you just lay on this material, it's firmer, but it still has a fantastic feel. But the reason why our Cloud beds and the Cloud Loft just feel so spectacular is that top layer.
Yeah.
The comfort layer, it means just that. That's what makes the bed feel like a cloud. That's what really helps to cradle around you. Those are the layers that really help build up the bed, and all of those work together to give you that continuous support and pressure relief over a 6-hour period or 8-hour period, however long you get to sleep at night.
Let's go off to our phones and say hi to Edna, who's joining us from Florida. Hi, Edna. I'm Jill. This is Bryant. This
Hi,
is our
Edna.
first Tempur-Pedic hour on QVC. Good evening.
Hi, Jill. And I tell you, I had my bed for 14 years,
Okay.
and it's the best bed I've ever had. It's the same as it was the day I bought it.
Oh, isn't that
I
great?
got I got the deluxe model with the topper on it, about $6,000 worth.
Wow.
You really have a good deal there because yours has the cloud like and mine has the topper.
Mm-hmm.
And I have the king, and mine goes up and down, feet and top, you know. So it's really been wonderful. But the reason I got it was because of my arthritis. It was bothering me so much, and it takes all that pressure off of your joints.
Yes.
And it's really been the best thing I've ever had. I just wouldn't take anything for it. And it's the only thing I don't like about it, it's because of me, because I'm always hot natured, living in Florida especially too.
Yeah.
Is that when you get warm. So I have the king, so I go from one side to the other. If I get hot, I go to the other side.
There you go. Yep.
And then you can lay across it either way because I'm short.
Yeah.
And so it's just really, I've never had anybody sleep on that bed that didn't love it. And I've had a lot of people sleep on it. You know, just take a nap or something. It's just like you're floating. It reminds me of those beds we used in the hospital years ago. You know, it had the beads in them, where you didn't have any pressure.
Right.
Maybe you're not familiar with those, being I was a nurse, so therefore, you know. But it's really, anybody that really wants to sleep well, they need to buy this bed because you'll never regret it.
Oh, I'm so glad,
it's
Edna.
just such a good buy. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Well, gosh.
And I tell you, my 14 years, you never have to turn it. You never have to worry about it.
Right.
You can sleep anywhere on it. It's all the same. And it just lasts forever. Like I said, I've had it 14 years.
Yeah.
And
that's what I was going to say.
It's the same as the day I bought it.
You probably never imagined you'd have it for that long, and when you think about...
No, I didn't, because I had a lot of mattresses, you know, good ones before. But my doctor recommended it to me, my orthopedic doctor. Yeah. They said that try it, you know. You don't know till you try it. And it really was the best decision I ever made. So if you're on the fence, don't let this go, because you'll never find one this cheap again.
Oh, thank you, Edna. I'm so glad you've been happy with yours, and thanks for taking the time to call and let us know about it.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Bye,
Okay,
Edna.
hon. Bye-bye.
Thank you for calling.
So here are the different types of foam that are out there. This is what a lot of people might be familiar with, right? This is what a lot of bases are made out of.
Right.
A lot of people might actually be sleeping on this kind of foam.
Similar types of foam, yes. And it's comfortable and it's supportive. There's nothing wrong with it.
Right.
But if this is all you have, that counter pressure that it applies can cause that discomfort in your hips and in your shoulders.
Right.
And so, you know, again, dropping the golf ball.
Like, you don't really think that foam could be bouncy,
right?
But it is.
Right.
And that's, again, kind of bouncing you as you're trying to get comfortable. This is the original Tempur material.
This is the original Tempur material.
I mean, look at that.
And when you put your hand on it, you see that it cradles around my hand, but it's still firm like this,
right?
But it's much more energy absorbing, it's much more pressure leaving, has that slow rebound, and just like Edna's bed, it's designed to go back to its shape for years and years and years.
Night after night after night. Yeah.
Years after years.
Right. And then this is the newest innovation from Tempur, and this is this extra soft, or ES, cloud material, right?
This is what really makes the bed feel like a cloud. It really cradles you. Same characteristics as this, but it's softer. You can take this all the way down if you want.
Yeah.
And you can really dig into that, and but like you say, it'll always come back.
Isn't that incredible? So the resiliency of that night after night after night after night. Again, there's a layer of this that's on top of a layer of this, right, Bryant?
Yes, so this is the top layer. This is what's closest to your body when you're laying on it.
Right.
This is what makes sure that your body gets that head to toe support all night long.
But it's also making sure too that this isn't sinking you in so far that you feel like you're sort of like down in a valley, right? Because you have this wonderful support layer underneath it, but it's made of a similar type of material so it can still conform while it's supporting.
Just like when you're laying on it, you notice how it holds you up.
Yes.
It cradles around you, but you do not sink in it. You don't. It's not like quicksand where it just keeps going.
Right.
It holds you up. It maintains that great posture.
I have to just share a quick story, and then we'll go over and do the wine. It wasn't long ago that my husband and I were shopping for a mattress, and we spent some time talking to the guy in the mattress store. And you know, I mean, he had worked in the mattress business 25 years. It's all he'd ever done.
Right.
He knew every brand. He knew every make and model. You know, he was really trying to sort of pinpoint, you know, like, what do you guys need and what are you looking for? And finally, my husband said, well, you've got all these mattresses. Which one do you sleep on? And he said, I'm a Tempur-Pedic guy. I mean, so here's a guy who's representing and selling 6 and 7 different brands in this mattress store, could have his pick of any of them, knew about all of them. And the one he picked was Tempur-Pedic. So, I mean, it really is. I think people who've tried it take time to really research it, go and, you know, spend some time laying down on one of these beds and are willing to make the investment, find that this really is the best quality night's sleep because the materials are different. This is not another memory foam bed, and I hope you don't dismiss it as that. This is the brand that established the idea of this innovative NASA-based foam, took it, did something different with it, innovated it into sleeping products, and then all the other companies tried to simulate what Tempur-Pedic had done. So this is the original, this is the best. best. This is the one that people aspire to. This is the brand people try to copy. We're thrilled finally at QVC, especially at our values. You know, you heard Edna talking about, you know, how much she paid for hers. All 14 years ago, she's spending $6,000 on her bed. Our featured price, nothing near that. And look at the savings. The King and the California King beds are similar, comparable retail, $3,300, almost $3,400 beds. Our price is almost $1,000 less. Look at the full and the queen sizes. Again, $2,500, $2,600 beds that we have at $1,900, but even better, like dismiss the total featured price for a second, because really when you can use Easy Pay, and I don't know if Tempur-Pedic has an Easy Pay plan, but I know we do, 6 payments of Easy Pay to allow you to pay this off as you go. You don't have to be hit with it all at once. If you are not sleeping well, if you find that the quality of your day is not what you would like it to be, listen, we all know when you don't get a good night's sleep, you're crabby. When you're crabby, you're short with your kids. You can't focus at work. You just can't wait to get back to bed. Isn't that funny? Because you're going back to the reason that you're probably not sleeping very well.
Right.
Unless you're sleeping on a Tempur-Pedic mattress. And that's what we're so excited about here, is to give you the chance, our customers, spending an hour with you. No pressure. It's not like you're in the mattress store and the guy's trying to make his commission for the month, right?
Right.
I want you to know everything you need to know so you can make an informed purchase. But where else do you get an hour to really learn about why Tempur-Pedic is different? Hear from testimonial callers who have made this investment and see demonstrations like we're about to see, right?
Yes, let's do it again.
So here's the wine dance.
All right? Yeah, the glass of wine dance.
So this this was sort of famous for Tempur-Pedic for a long time, right?
This is what put us on the map. When I tell
Yeah.
people I work for Tempur-Pedic, they say, oh, the glass of wine bed. So
Yeah, right.
yes, we're synonymous with a glass of wine. And we thought since we had this opportunity, we'd make the most of it. We haven't done this in years. Like I mentioned, this is not the bed that we originally did it on.
Yeah.
But this new material still passes the glass of wine test with flying colors. At least we hope. Why don't we try it out?
Well, I think that's interesting because, again, the Cloud collection has that softer foam on top.
Yes.
It doesn't have the original Tempur material, which was firmer. So again, this is softer, and yet still you're not going to see that motion transfer partner disturbance issue.
Right.
Right? Yeah.
Absolutely. It helps to completely eliminate or almost virtually eliminate that partner disturbance, so you stay undisturbed all night long
Yeah.
while you're sleeping.
Right.
And more than likely your loved one's not tap dancing on this side of the bed
Yes,
while you're
we
trying
hope
to sleep at
not.
night. We hope not. That could be weird. So here we go.
That's a whole nother reason for the wine dance,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So one more time, here we go. And you see, I can get right up close to it. I can even jump, and it passes the test every time with flying colors.
Yep, you can see
there
it's
we go.
not tipping over, it's not falling over. I mean, that's incredible.
Yep.
Would you have confidence doing that on your existing mattress? No way,
And
right?
and let me just say, we don't recommend at Tempur-Pedic. We don't recommend that you do this at
yes,
home.
this is not something to do at dinner parties.
Yes.
Let's have a glass of wine. Better yet, let's
Right.
go do the dance on my
Right.
bed and show you how it doesn't fall off.
Yeah, we're trained professionals here. Don't try this at home. So.
But I think, you know, the point of that, and there really is one, is that when there's all kind of movement on one side, the effect on the other is really minimal. So what does that translate to for you? That translates to uninterrupted sleep. That means your body is not kind of waking up, you're not being jiggled in the middle of the night. Sometimes I think we're waking up constantly and not realizing it because of the motion of our partner,
Well,
right?
you might not wake up to full consciousness.
Yes,
but
right.
you'll get pulled out of those deeper stages of sleep where it
Yes,
matters.
right.
To get a good night's sleep, you really want to get into those deep stages of sleep and stay there.
Yeah.
Partner disturbance can bring you into lighter stages, so you might not totally wake up, but you do wake up eventually in the morning just as tired as when you went to bed.
Right, exactly. Well, let's do this. We have some animation that we're going to show too, and then we'll walk back over to the other bed
This is again illustrating Tempur-Pedic Technology, what our material can do. It can conform to the human body to give you that deep back support, that head-to-toe support, while at the same time minimizing pressure on the body, helping relieve pressure points to really make your body more comfortable, especially in your heavier parts that sink into the bed, like your hips and your shoulders. And then the last thing that it does, really the icing on the cake, it's the 1-2-3 punch to a good night's sleep.
Right.
That back support, pressure relief, and isolation to get undisturbed rest throughout the night.
Let's show you one more time. A lot of you I know just tuning in, you might be thinking, I didn't know QVC offered Tempur-Pedic. Tonight's the debut. This is the first time that we've been able to bring you this brand on QVC. We're thrilled. We know in the world of good, better, best, Tempur-Pedic is the best, and we're thrilled to be able to give you this opportunity, this access, this more affordable way to try a Tempur-Pedic bed. Where they normally don't, they, meaning Tempur-Pedic, doesn't normally make beds outside of their sort of normal realm of offering. They made this Cloud Loft version just for QVC. This is only available here. Our pricing is fantastic. We heard that from one of our callers earlier. Look at the comparable retail price. I mean, if you're looking at the Cloud collection from Tempur-Pedic and buying it from another retailer or for Tempur-Pedic, you're looking at anywhere from $2,500 to almost $3,400 as the price range. Look at our prices. Both your full and queen are under $2,000. Your king and your cow king are $1,000 less at a featured price than the comparable retail value, and they're all on 6 easy payments. In addition to that, they are all going to be delivered to your home. You tell us where you want us to put it. We'll take it in, we'll unpack it, we'll set it up for you, we'll take away your old mattress if you want us to, and here's kind of how the delivery works. You'll get a call within about 7 days,
yes,
right, after placing your order, setting up the delivery time. The guys come in, or gals, whoever's working that day, come in. They'll even move your mattress to another room if you want to, but they can take it away for you, which is great. They'll bring in your brand new, won't you be so excited? Oh my gosh, I mean, nothing better than getting a new bed and sleeping on it that first night, right? Go buy new sheets while you're at it. Make a whole new experience. But here we'll set up the whole new Tempur-Pedic bed for you. You get both the foundation and the mattress, so our price is for both pieces. It'll fit into any standard bed frame, sleigh bed, whatever it might be. And then you're ready to put your sheets on. Standard sheets work, and you are good to go. Address one more time, Bryant, if you do live in a colder climate, you might just want to give it a little extra time to come to room temperature, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because the temperature does affect how the bed feels.
Yes, especially very cold temperatures, anything close to freezing or below freezing. So if you get the bed delivered and you live up north where it's going to be cold, I would actually expect the mattress to be very firm when it first shows up.
Yeah.
That's normal just to outside temperature. The beds really weren't built to be in below freezing environments. They were designed to be in room temperatures, which is most of our rooms are. So after an hour or two, it'll soften up. It'll feel just like you want it to feel, and you'll be sleeping great.
Yeah.
But it's be aware that it'll be a little firmer when you first lay on it if it's in a cold environment.
If you have tried sleeping on traditional mattresses your whole life and you still don't feel like you're getting a good night's sleep, come try Tempur-Pedic. I mean, this really is, for so many of you, I think, the way that you are going to love to go, because there's no coils, there's no springs. This is not the same kind of memory foam you may have tried. Those of you who have said, I've tried a foam mattress, I didn't like it. Maybe it just wasn't the right kind of foam. This is Tempur-Pedic. This is their own unique, special, patented Tempur technology. And maybe we could just do a Tempur-Pedic 101 too, Bryant. Just kind of readdressing for people who are just tuning in. What is the real difference? Why isn't this just another memory foam? How is Tempur-Pedic different?
Right, and sometimes people are confused. I run into people who think they have a Tempur-Pedic when they don't. They have a regular memory foam bed.
Yeah,
so
they're using Tempur-Pedic as a generic brand the way we use Kleenex for tissue.
Exactly.
Right? Or
exactly.
Xerox to make a copy, right?
Right.
But there's only one Tempur-Pedic, and under Tempur-Pedic, it's their proprietary ingredients or recipe for what they use. And how is it different than traditional memory foam?
Well, everything about Tempur-Pedic is unlike any other mattress that you can find from our founding, which is the fact that we were not founded by mattress guys. We were founded by scientists who took the original idea of memory foam developed from NASA, and they improved upon it while they were looking to find a product that could truly improve people's lives by improving the quality of sleep.
Yeah.
That's our core. That's where we came from as an organization, and we really transformed the industry as a result. And our material that you find only in a Tempur-Pedic is our trade secret, unique Tempur material that we manufacture ourselves. That's another really important point.
Right.
We don't outsource a lot of our raw materials. All of the Tempur material in this bed, we make ourselves. We have total 100% quality control. We've been able to keep the trade secret a secret. Not only do they not know what's in it, they don't know. They don't have the ability to make it because we make it ourselves.
Right.
And it delivers a feel that's just unlike any other bed that you can find. I mean, there's a lot of memory foam beds, and they're great, but the feel that you get when you lay on a Tempur-Pedic bed That Tempur-Adapt technology, the way it cradles you, the way you feel like you're standing up straight but you're not being pushed back up on.
Yes.
The way that it's incredibly pressure relieving to where your hips get more and more comfortable. That's the thing about this bed. When you lay on it, it makes you more and more comfortable.
Yeah.
You don't need to roll over, you don't need to toss and turn, you don't need to move it. It takes the pressure off of you to allow your body to do what it wants to do at night, which is get really a fantastic night's sleep.
Well, remember, you've never seen Tempur-Pedic on QVC before. This is the debut. This is a bed they made just for QVC with 6 payments of easy pay and a phenomenal value. I mean, yes, it is an investment, but you're investing in your sleep. You know, we spend a third of our life in bed, and you want it to be quality. You want to get a good night's sleep. If you're tired of tossing and turning, if you're tired of the mattress you've been sleeping on, you've been saying for too long, oh, maybe one day, let that day be right now. Remember, we still have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Most mattress retailers do not. You have 14 days to let them know if you want the bed or not. If you don't want it, they only give you a credit for what you paid towards another mattress. They charge you a restocking fee. We don't do any of that business here at QVC. You don't love it, we don't want you to keep it, and we can make arrangements to come and take it back. But there's a reason why QVC worked so hard to bring the Tempur-Pedic brand to QVC, because we wanted to be able to offer you the best in class. And that's what Tempur-Pedic is known for. That's why we wanted to offer it to all of you, and especially when we could bring it to you at a noticeable value over what you would pay elsewhere. Not only are our comparable values, you know, hundreds if not almost $1,000 less, think about how much you normally have to pay for delivery when you go and, you know, buy your bed from a mattress store. They charge a couple $100. Maybe you get a coupon for $50 off delivery. Here, the shipping and handling is all included, which makes it so great. This is going to fit all of your regular sheets. This is about giving you a wonderful night's sleep so that you feel better, so that your arthritis is cushioned and comforted, so that your bad back has support, so that you actually have a bed that your body isn't fighting, but actually is relaxing into, so that you have that restorative night's sleep.
Absolutely. I mean, I definitely could not have said it better. And one more thing to add too, the 30-day trial is, I think that is amazing.
Yeah.
And I just want to let everyone know too that we also offer a 10-year limited warranty on the bed as well too.
Wow,
so,
that's huge.
Yes, we're very
Yeah.
confident in our products, so all
great.
of your mattress will come with a 10-year warranty.
Love that. I'm glad you mentioned
Yes.
that. If you're on the line, stay on the line. Thanks to those of you who called in to share your story of Tempur-Pedic. Again, it's a new brand here at QVC. We're thrilled to bring you this kind of value. Hopefully, you know, if you're dialing in and picking it up, I understand the queen size has been very, very popular. Can't wait to hear back from you. This version in the Cloud family from Tempur-Pedic, only available here at QVC. You're going to get both the foundation and the mattress. And again, the mattress itself is really made of those 2 layers of that foam, right, Bryant?
Absolutely.
About how thick is that, by the way?
This is about 11.5 inches total, and the Tempur material, I don't know exactly, but I think it's a little less than half. It's about
Yeah.
this much right here.
Yeah.
That's where you get that Tempur-Adapt feel.
The feel, right? So, I
yes.
mean, again, it's not just like a thin topper layer,
No,
but you're
no, no.
really getting a
No,
nice
it's
depth
a
of
good,
that,
thick layer, yes.
which is what's going to make it soft, which is going to make it supportive, and what's going to make it that Tempur-Pedic comfort that is famous worldwide. Stay on the line if you're dialing in for our Tempur-Pedic Cloud Loft mattress set, brand new, 6 easy payments, shipping and handling included. Bryant, thank you. Pleasure,
Thank
you did
you.
a great job.
Thank you so
so
much.
much.
Yeah, we're really happy to
Stay
be
on
here.
the
Thanks.
line if you're dialing in. You can check out Tempur-Pedic on QVC.com. That's going to